I wanted to say that I miss you so much, and I really hope I'll try to see if he can come visit me next time.
Young teenage innocence. It's everything 14-year-old Emily Pike embodied to her family and friends.
Emily Pike, a 14-year-old girl from the San Carlos Apache tribe, was known for her bright spirit and artistic talents. She had dreams of one day attending college to study art, a passion that was evident in the drawings and paintings she left behind. Her mother, Steph Docella, described her as a happy and kind person, full of life and hope. However, Emily's dreams were tragically cut short, and her disappearance and subsequent murder have left her family, community, and advocates demanding justice. On January 27, 2025, Emily was reported missing from a group home in Mesa, Arizona. The circumstances surrounding her departure remain unclear. What drove Emily to leave the facility? Was she running from something or someone? Was she in distress, seeking a way out? These are the questions that still linger as investigators attempt to piece together the tragic timeline of her final days. The last known sighting of Emily was near Mesa Drive and East McKellips Road, close to a Shell gas station. Authorities do not know who picked her up that night. It could have been someone she knew, or, as many fear, a stranger who preyed on her vulnerability. Children, especially those in difficult situations, can be easily manipulated. Someone may have convinced Emily they were her friend, offering her a ride to safety, only to betray her in the worst possible way. How could anyone hold so much hatred in their heart to do something so unspeakable to an innocent young girl? On February 14, 2025, authorities made a gruesome discovery in Gila County, Arizona. Emily's remains were found in large contractor trash bags discarded along a dirt road off Highway 60, 20 miles northeast of Globe. The horrific nature of her death shocked even seasoned investigators. Detectives found Emily's head and torso in one set of garbage bags, while her legs were placed in separate ones. Despite extensive searches of the surrounding area, authorities were unable to locate her arms and hands. The preliminary autopsy results confirmed visible trauma to her face and head. No identifying clothing, jewelry, or personal belongings were found with the remains, making it even more difficult for investigators to quickly confirm her identity. DNA testing later provided the heartbreaking confirmation the remains belonged to Emily Pike. The cause of death is still undetermined, though the violent nature of the crime has led authorities to rule it a homicide. Investigators have identified 3 potential suspects, but their identities have not yet been disclosed. Law enforcement officials have assured the public that there is no indication of an active threat to the community, though many remain skeptical. The shocking brutality of Emily's murder has led to widespread speculation about who could have committed such a heinous crime and why. Several theories have emerged. Some believe Emily may have been the victim of a hate group targeting indigenous people, particularly young women. Arizona has a disturbing history of missing and murdered indigenous women and girls, many of whom never received the same level of media attention as white victims. Activists argue that the ongoing crisis of violence against indigenous people is being ignored at a national level.
Seeing indigenous children and women is a big problem in the United States, especially in Arizona.
Leela says this simple act is a way people are coming together to honor her life and show her loved ones they're not alone. Stats from the National Institute of Justice are staggering.
Indigenous women are murdered at 10 times the rate of the national average. Murder is the leading cause of indigenous women aged 10 through 24.
Another theory is that Emily was lured in by a predator who manipulated her into trusting them. If she was struggling with difficulties at the group home, it would not have been difficult for someone to convince her they were offering a safe escape. Instead of protecting her, they did the opposite, leading to her tragic and gruesome death. One of the most chilling aspects of Emily's case is the fact that her arms and hands were never found. A foster worker who had known Emily suggested a disturbing possibility. They probably took her arms and hands because she would not stop fighting back. She was such a bright and strong girl. If true, this theory suggests that Emily resisted her attacker fiercely, and her missing limbs may hold crucial evidence that her killer wanted to erase. As the details of Emily's final moments emerge, one thing is clear: she must have been absolutely terrified. Alone, in the clutches of a monstrous individual or group, she likely realized the danger she was in. But despite the fear, she fought. She fought with every ounce of strength she had, resisting until her very last breath. Emily was strong, and she deserved a future, not to be discarded like trash by those who sought to silence her. Emily's story has not received the level of media coverage it deserves. When Lacey Peterson went missing, her case dominated national headlines for weeks. The same happened with Gabby Petito. So why isn't Emily Pike's name being spoken in every household? Her life mattered just as much. Her family and community are demanding justice, refusing to let her be forgotten. A GoFundMe has been established in Emily's name to help cover expenses and support advocacy efforts. The GoFundMe will be linked in the description. A Justice for Emily vigil has been planned to honor her memory, bringing together those who loved her and those who are fighting for answers. Emily Pike will never be forgotten. The world must know her name, and we must not rest until justice is served. If you have any information, no matter how small, please come forward. Emily deserves the same love, respect, and pursuit of justice as anyone else. We cannot allow her case to fade into silence. Please don't forget to like and share, it helps a lot. Rest in peace, Emily Pike. Till next time, be safe.
I wanted to say that I miss you so much, and I really hope I'll try to see if you could come visit me